Hi everyone. In this video, I'm going to talk about how I went from being a married dad of 3 kids with a 9-to-5 job, feeling like I barely have enough time to feed myself a granola bar for lunch every day, to being a married dad of 3 kids with a 9-to-5 job, because some things you just don't want to change, and finding the time and energy to actually start something I always wanted to do, like starting this YouTube channel. And no, I'm not talking about goal setting or waking up at 5 a.m. every day or getting AI to do all the never-ending dishes, doing the laundry, and unloading the dryer every other day. Wait, can they do that yet? You may not be married or are a parent, but if you're someone like me who already has a goal in mind, like starting a YouTube channel per se, or earn extra income, or getting healthy, and have been struggling to even get started on any of those things, I'm going to break down what I did differently to get my goal started in starting this YouTube channel for myself and finally start. You need to hear all 3 points in order to actually make it work, so stick around until the end. Number 1. Imagine this. You wake up in the morning, make yourself and your family some breakfast, pack lunches, and get kids to school. And then you get yourself to work and find time to eat your granola bar for lunch. Then after work, you come home, pick up the kids, make dinner while the kids make a mess of the home, feed them, wash them, put them to bed, clean up the mess they made while you were cooking, then wind down before you go to sleep for yourself. Then you think to yourself, I want to start an online business, but I don't have enough time. Does that sound familiar? Well, that's a day in my life and in my mind. I didn't even have enough time to film enough B-roll like I wanted to and show you what my life would look like in this video. Not having enough time is probably the most common reason I hear, and the excuse I tell myself often for never getting started on something. Something I learned from Atomic Habits by James Clear. I'm sure you heard of the book. It's this book here. Highly recommend you reading that book. One of the things that I learned from the book is that you can start forming habits by making just tiny changes that eventually add up to remarkable results. An example given in the book is about exercise. You want to be able to run? Well, start by laying out your running shoes and your clothes. The next day, get changed into them. Then the next day, go for a 1-minute walk, then a 2-minute walk, and so on. For myself, I took a few minutes to get my documents set up to start a YouTube channel, then write down my ideas. Then the next day, I would write a few lines of script. Then the next day, write the rest of the script. Then the next, record. And with tiny little changes like these, they really do add up to a big difference at the end. This first point addresses the next common issue. Number 2, a lot of times we just blame not getting things done because we just don't feel like it. We wait for motivation to magically show up and inject us with energy to take action. The secret, though, is that motivation doesn't cause action. It's action that causes motivation. If you take action first to go for a 1-minute walk, it's just easier to keep going for a 2 or 3-minute walk. When I started typing out my ideas or just write one line down for a title idea for my YouTube channel, it just seemed silly to just stop there. So you write for a few more minutes, a few more lines, and next thing you know, you're gaining momentum and motivation. Taking action helps you gain momentum and inspires motivation, which then makes taking more action easier next time. Number 3, without this last one, you'll just end up falling back to where you were before. I keep a journal entry of all my New Year's resolutions every year. I keep it in this nice leather-bound journal that someone gifted me before. For the past 5 years, I've written start a YouTube channel on every single year. But then after that, there was actually no detailed plans on how to actually get any of it done or get it started. This is when I learned again from Atomic Habits that I was missing a system. In his book, James Clear shares that you don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. Goals are good to provide direction, but systems are needed to achieve those goals. But what exactly are systems? Well, they're basically routines and daily habits. Want to start a channel? You've probably watched enough YouTube videos by now on how to make YouTube videos. You need to finally just make a routine to write, record, and edit. Same time, same place, no compromises. And in your routine, just focus on one thing at a time. I talked about this in a previous video. We just have too many areas to focus on. Just dedicate focus into improving one area at a time. There's just so much information and advice on YouTube alone. Hundreds of videos on how to make money. You can make money through drop shipping, affiliate marketing, sponsorships, selling courses, print on demand on Etsy. And you find yourself spending so much time researching what you think would be best and never actually get started. And we fall into analysis paralysis. Start one thing and focus on growing first in the one path you picked. As a parent, there are so many things I need to focus on. My own work, my schedule, and my energy and focus is divided, let alone thinking about what the kids need as well. And with so many options out there, I decided that I'm going to commit to YouTube and show up consistently and treat it like it's my business. Everyone has a fixed amount of energy. Routines and habits reduce the amount of energy that goes into getting started or making decisions. If I had to walk away with one thing today, it would be the last point. Build systems, not goals. Find a little time to invest into something you want to achieve and work on it little by little every day and see where it takes you. I hope you found this video useful, and please drop a comment below and share which one of these things you struggle with and how you'll get past it. If you want to watch another video talking about another habit that changed everything for me, click here or here, somewhere here. I've never done this before, so I'm not sure where it's going to show up on your screen. I wanted to thank you for spending your time with me today, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.